Did you know that a single man may have accidentally caused the death of more than 75 million people? This story begins in the year 1346, during a brutal conflict known as the Siege of Caffa, a trading city on the coast of the Black Sea. At that time, Europe and Asia were already suffering from a mysterious and terrifying disease, later known as the Black Death. It killed fast, painfully, and without mercy. But here's where the story becomes shocking. The attacking army, the Mongols, were losing soldiers rapidly to the plague. They were running out of options and losing the siege. But instead of retreating, they made a horrifying decision. They used catapults, not to throw stones, but to launch dead bodies infected with plague over the city walls. Imagine being inside the city. One day you're defending your home, and the next, you see corpses flying through the air and crashing into the streets. The disease spread inside the city with incredible speed. Panic took over. People fled Caffa by ship, desperate to escape. But by escaping, they unknowingly carried death with them. Ships arrived in Italy, then France, Spain, and eventually almost every part of Europe and the Middle East. Everywhere the ships landed, the plague followed. Cities collapsed. Villages vanished. And historians estimate that between 30% and 60% of Europe's population died. One biological event during a war triggered one of the deadliest pandemics in human history. So who is responsible? The sick soldier? The commander who used bodies as weapons? Or the war itself? Some believe the plague would have spread anyway. Others argue this single decision changed history and led to millions of deaths. Sometimes disaster begins with one moment.